Revenge served grilled and crispy. I'm going to start this off by saying I love cooking for people. My personal philosophy is that no matter what your situation, your restrictions, or your tastes, you should be able to eat good food. Good, enjoyable food. I've written cookbooks for my past friends who had dietary problems, allergies, or diagnosis that deprived them of some of their favorites. Everyone needs to eat, and I've learned that the culinary science around finding these substitutions or alternatives is my niche. I love it. And now the victim, my brother, my very opinionated brother, let's call him Dan, believes that any meal without meat is a waste of time. This is a guy who will crack open a Mountain Dew, a can of beans, and a few jerky sticks and call it a meal. He even told me that, and I'm quoting here, veganism and vegetarianism is hippie, frou-frou rabbit food, and shouldn't be considered real lifestyles. On one hand, I get it when you're talking to the holier-than-thou types, but there are some people who genuinely need those restrictions to have a decent quality of life. One of them is my brother-in-law, who I'll call Tim, and he's an absolute ray of sunshine. I love cooking for Tim. Figuring out the alternatives for some of my typical ingredients has allowed me to make dairy-free sauces and ice creams, and I even figured out a recipe for a chocolate mousse that even my kids go nuts for. When egg prices went up, I had 3 substitutes in my cabinet to get through a rough patch in our finances. And when a member of my immediate family became lactose intolerant due to a medicine mishap, since fixed, I had non-dairy ingredients on hand to make the transition as smooth as possible. So when my siblings all arranged to get together for Memorial Day weekend, I insisted it be held at my house, and I cook for everybody. I was going to grill for everyone, without any dairy or meat products. The only exception was going to be the burgers, but literally everything else was going to be completely vegan. The buns, the creamy mushroom sauce, the marinade for the veggie skewers, the butter for the corn cobs, the garlic dip, even the freaking homemade ice cream. Strawberry flavored, for those curious. And yes, I made my own strawberry syrup for the ice cream. Literally the only non-vegan item was the burgers, and Dan ate it all. Dan literally told me it was the best burger he had ever had, loved the ice cream, and even took the mushroom sauce home. He was shocked the ice cream didn't mess with his stomach like the last ice cream he had, unrelated to the med issue. I still haven't told him. He probably won't talk to me ever again if I do. So I'm keeping this to myself for now, while laughing about it. Let's see how many meals I can host before he notices. Edit to fix some names. I switched them on accident.